This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Now, I have been told many times in my life that I'm not a singer. But I've just sang a song. So I am a singer. I'm not the best out there. I'll most probably not make idols, and I'm most probably just a shower singer, but I can sing. If I have allowed other people to determine the fact that I can't sing a song, then I would not have been able to sing a song. Now, I've shared with you in previous videos that your life is just expressed through the stories that you tell about yourself. Now, if this world has lost its glory for you, you better start telling a new story. And I've shared with you that you can't take your old you into your new story. You have to tell a new story, therefore you have to create a new character. Does that make sense? I'm going to repeat this. Many people have said to me, I am not a singer. Now, I am a singer. I'm not the best out there. I'll most probably not make idols. I most probably just am a shower singer. But if I allowed that people to limit me in the fact that I can express myself through singing, I would never have sang the song for you. Doesn't make sense. Now, I'm saying to you, do not allow other people's opinion about you determine what you can do and what you can't do. Okay? Now, it's awkward. Vreemde concern move in. Coffee break manifestation show. I'm here this morning to share with you about 13 traps that you have to be aware of if you want to become, and let them go, if you want to become rich beyond your wildest dreams. Now, as you know, we are busy with a training session on how to tap into your natural state of unlimited love and abundance starting right now. Okay, are you ready for that? Are you not? Okay, so let's jumpstart our training this morning and look at the 13 traps that will stop you from becoming rich beyond your wildest dreams. Now, I'm going to say this adamantly. Before you can discover this, you have to develop a mindset of a millionaire. Okay, now, millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, I'm just using the word millionaire here. You actually have to develop the mindset of becoming rich beyond your wildest dreams. Now, the key to this is to understand what Lao Tzu said. He said, knowing others are intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Now, you cannot master yourself unless you first know yourself. And this is what what I'm going to share with you this morning, the 13 traps are about. Okay. Mastering yourself in regards to the certain traps. Okay, all right. You're still really comfortable. I started off with a lot of passion here, but please do not allow other people to determine what you can and what you can't do. Okay. Now again, I don't think I'll ever be an opera singer. I don't want to be one, okay? But I am a singer. I love the passion about singing, okay? All right, good. Let's carry on with our training. Always keep in mind, if your intention is to become rich beyond your wildest dreams, there's a few things that you have to realize. Number one, money should never be your final destination. It's just a journey. Money is a means to an end, okay? You create money to get something else in its place. And I'll share more with you on that when we get into the membership side. The second thing is money should be the result of a profitable lifestyle produced by entrepreneurship or an asset that you create, okay? Entrepreneurship or an asset. And again, I'm going to introduce you to a form of creating assets on Wednesday, and please just bear with me, but this is important. Entrepreneurship or an asset. Entrepreneurship means you create a business or, well, basically you become an entrepreneur, okay? But you can also be a person working for a salary, and through that create an asset, okay, which becomes a form of having a residual income. Okay, I'll share more about that on Wednesday. Breathe, awkward, breathe, relax. Okay, right, you've got me? Just relax about entrepreneurship asset. I'll share more about that on Wednesday with you. Now, lots of people struggle financially and they think to themselves that they can't become rich because they don't have enough money, enough capital, the right idea, or the right connection. It's not true. Okay. The only thing that you have to realize is that you have the right mindset. Business profitability rests on 4 pillars: mindset, marketing, management, and money. And all of those things you can learn to implement in your life. You are not born with the right mindset, okay? Well, actually you are. You're just conditioned to believe that you haven't got the right mindset because you've been created in the image of God. If you've got the right mindset, okay, you just have to return to that mindset. This is not what's holding people back. So all those things are just paraphernalia. It's just something that somebody taught you, okay? The real thing that holds you back is the following thing. Are you ready for that? I trust you are. And it's your ego. Ego. Now, I have to say this up front. Your ego is not your amigo. Your ego is not your friend. Your ego is actually your enemy. In the beginning of the Bible, there's a beautiful verse where the apparent serpent came to Eve and said to Eve, did not God say that you can have this if you do this, da 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 da. You've read the verse. If you have not read the verse, go read the verse, okay? And then, and God did actually say that. And then the serpent said, okay, now, if you do this, you'll have this. Now, the word serpent in Hebrew is nakash. Nakash means the shiny object, then in translation, the ego. So what the ego did, what the serpent, what Nakash did, it said to Eve, you can have this, which you already have, if you do this. Can you see the stupidity behind that? Okay? So we in our lives already have every single thing. We just have to get out of our own way. Start telling a new story to ourselves, and we'll experience that. Okay, you don't believe me? Let's go to the New Testament. There's the apparent devil. He says to Jesus on the mountain, if you just bow down and worship me, I'll give you all this that you can see, the kingdoms, the riches, the wealth, etc. Jesus reacts because there's a story being told behind this. Jesus reacts by saying, why should I do that? I already have this. Now, I also fell in the trap of the law of attraction. Do this and you'll attract this in your life. Now, how can you attract things into your life that you already have? I'm asking you a question. How can you attract things in your life that you already have? If you were created in the image of God, you have the same ability as God, then every single thing that you have, intend to have, want to create, it's yours, it's there, it's already there. Remember I spoke about the waves and particles, quantum physics, energy, okay? Waves where your attention goes, energy flows, substance manifests. That's the key, okay? Just have to get out of your own way and you'll experience that, and I'll explain that in a greater way when we go on. So the ego says, you can have this, which you already have, if you do that. Okay, so let's look at the traps that the ego uses to stop you from actually experiencing being rich beyond your wildest dreams. I'm going to say this adamantly again. You are supposed to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. It's your birthright. You were born rich, conditioned to be poor. Okay? All right, let's look at these certain traps. Number one is the blame ego. Now, most people have a mind virus, and they blame every single thing in this world. Now, the key here is to understand, if you blame, you are shifting responsibility. And if you shift responsibility, you become a victim. And if you are a victim, you can't change anything. You can give away your power, but you can never give away your responsibility. It's always your responsibility. It's not always your fault, definitely so, but it's always your responsibility. So these mind viruses, this blame ego is actually, I'm born in South Africa virus, I'm born in Philippines Africa virus, it's my mother's fault virus, I'm white, I'm black, I'm colored, I'm whatever color, skin color you have, it's always, you're shifting, it's the government's fault, it's my father's fault, it's my wife's fault. You are shifting responsibility. Got to take back that responsibility. The blame ego. If you don't take control of that blame ego, and my recommendation is evaluate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on these 13 egos that all of us have, and see to yourself which of them are currently running your life. And if they are, I'll show you a method how you can change that and get rid of these little buggers. Okay, you should be happy about that. Okay, the blame ego, mind virus. Second thing is they know it all ego. I'm saying this to you adamantly, you don't know shit. If you actually knew every single thing, you would not have watched this video. Okay, now what the know-it-all ego says, I don't need to read the book, I don't need a mentor, I don't need a coach, I don't need to watch this video, I don't need, okay, you don't need shit again, okay. You've got to realize that every single person in his life have to learn something about certain things. Therefore, we've explained the concept of beliefs and skills. Okay, you have to complement these two things, or else you'll fail miserably. You can't say, I know everything. Nobody knows everything. Okay, you want to become wealthy, learn about wealth. You want to be happy, learn about happiness. You want to become healthy, learn about happiness. And if you do that, very soon you'll sing with the rest of my students. I am that I am. Come on, do that with me. I am that I am. Happy and healthy I am. Go for it. I am that I am. Happy and healthy I am. I am that I am. Wealthy and healed I am. Yes. Okay. All right. Admit the fact that you don't know everything about everything. Okay. That's why you need a coach. Okay. Right, let's look at the third ego, the fearful ego. The fearful ego says, shucks, if I do this, I may lose all my money. If I do this, I'll make a fool of myself. If I do this, I'll hurt myself. Okay, that is the what-if game down. And remember the word fear, false evidence appearing real, the acronym for that. Okay, what you have to understand about the fearful ego, you can play the game up or down. The down says, if I do this, I'll lose my money. If I'll do this, I'll be a failure. If I do this, I'll make a fool of myself. The what if game up says, what if I do this and I make a lot of money? What if I do this and I become successful? What if I do this and I do not make a fool of myself? What if I do this and I can be an example for other people to follow me and doing the same thing? Can you see that? We all fear. Get over it. Address your fears. Look it straight in the face and get past it. Learn the lessons from the fear and do something different so you can experience different results. Okay, let's look at the fourth ego, the comfort zone ego. This is a very, very dangerous thing to do. You are working for a company for many, many odd years, you're earning X amount of money, and you've got the house, you've got the car, and you become comfortable, okay? Now, being comfortable about something, your comfort zone, in the end will determine your death rate. And I'm not speaking about the physical rate here, I'm speaking about your performance death rate, okay? So if you are comfortable with the amount of money that you earn, you'll never make more money than you currently earn. Well, I'm currently comfortable with the money that I earn. Good for you. Are you contributing to society? Are you giving away money? It's not, my dear friends, money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is the root of all evil. If you get to the place where you earn more, you can achieve more, you can give more, you can contribute, okay? Does it make sense? Get past that comfort zone. You have been rich beyond your wildest dreams. You've been born to be there, okay? That's your wildest dreams. The Bible so clearly says in Ephesians 3 verse 20, God is able and just to give exceedingly abundantly above that which you ask, pray, or even think about. Are you living that? Come on, answer me. Are you living that? If not, get past your comfort zone. Okay, again, I'll teach more on this in the membership site. So let's move on to the next ego, the judgmental ego. Now, this is a very, very important aspect to understand. If you judge something, you can't change it. I'm going to say that again. If you judge something, you can't change it. You look at other people and you judge them according to their appearances. Instead of having a conversation with them, understanding where they are, how they got there. You know, they're rich because they're stinking rich, filthy rich. They stole the money. They're stingy. Why don't you have a conversation with them before they judge them? Somebody drives a nice vehicle and you just come to a conclusion, they stole the money, they're smugglers or whatever. Why don't you have a conversation with them and ask them before you judge them? Why don't you have a conversation with yourself before you judge yourself? Okay. I'm not being hard, or am I? To that extent, okay. Please remember I shared this. If you judge something, you can't change it. In the universe out there, there's only energy. And that energy is just energy. The way you perceive that energy makes it good or bad. The moment we judge that, you are the observer and the observed. The moment you judge that energy, you make it bad or good. Okay? Poverty is not bad. It's just a reflection of your external world. That's all. You become aware of that external world. You say, okay, I'm not comfortable with the poverty. You're not judging it. You're just observing it. You say to yourself, if I have created that, I can create something else in its place. The most important words that you can ever use henceforth is, I'm curious to see how my natural state of unlimited love and abundance will reveal itself for me to experience starting right now. Okay? You've got the ability, my dear friend. My work here is to remind you of the fact that you are powerful beyond your dreams. Okay? Now, you have to realize this. You can let go of your power, but you can never let go of your responsibility. Okay? I'm pointing the finger here, but it's not. It's just, I'm so adamant about this. You can be rich beyond your wildest. You can be happy beyond you. You can be wealthy. You can be healthy. Okay, sing it with me again. I am that I am, happy and healthy I am. Yes, I am that I am, wealthy and healed I am. Yes, that's your birthright. Okay? Right, let's look at the next ego trap. The excuses ego. You can make excuses or you can become rich. You can make excuses or you can become happy. You can make excuses or you can become healthy. Okay, you can't do both. Now, excuses are a lie that you tell to yourself to not perform. Okay? If one person can do something, you can do it. Okay? You have to just look at the world out there. There are millions of billionaires. Okay? You can be one of them. Okay? Stop making excuses. Excuses are a lie that you're using to not perform to your capacity of being godlike. Okay? Softening the blow here. Right, let's look at the following ego trap, the people-pleasing ego. Sometimes, my dear friends, you have to become a little bit egoistical. The Bible says you have to love God with your whole heart, all of your power, all of your might, all of your strength, and your neighbor like you love yourself. Sometimes you just have to put yourself first. Okay, look at your own capacity and say to yourself, I'm going to look after myself first before I start looking after other people. You can just look as well after yourself as you look after, you can just look as well after other people as you're looking after yourself. Does that make sense? Put yourself first, very important. Don't always please people. I would rather hate people. Let me rephrase this. I would rather let other people hate me for who I am than just be a person who people like because I pretend to be who I am not. Okay, does that make sense, guys and girls? Okay, have you ever been to the place where you just walk into a person and there's a fakeness about it, there's an energy that they portray and you say, okay, hang on a sec, this is not the person, there's something that I pick up and I'm resisting that, okay? It's a fake ego. It's a people-pleasing ego. I'm doing things to get something from other people, okay? And you resist that. Question is, does people experience that from you? Now, I know there's an old saying that says, fake it until you make it. That's an abomination. Because you see, your subconscious mind know about these things. And the moment you say, I'm going to fake it until you make it, your subconscious will just say, you're faking. Okay, so it's not about faking until you make it, it's about faithing until you make it. Okay? If you believe anything is possible, that's it. All right, you've got that. Faith it until you make it. Believe and then step out in action. Sometimes you just have to jump off the bridge and build your wings along the way. Take that chance, okay? Just do it. You are born rich, conditioned to be poor. Okay, let's look at number 8. The justification ego. You're making, again, it complements the excuses. You're making an excuse. You're justifying why you're not wealthy. You're justifying why you're not happy. It's my parents' fault. It's the government's fault. You're justifying, okay? It's just an excuse that you make. Look these excuses in the face and say, I'm going to stop justifying why I am not performing to my capacity. My dear friend, you were born in the image of God. You have the same ability. We are co-creators with God, the Bible says in Corinthians 3 verse 9. We have no excuses. Come to think about that, okay? So stop justifying your apparent failure. Look at these apparent failures and say, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I do something different and experience different results? Make sense, guys and girls? All right, good. Let's look at the next ego, the jealous ego. You look at other people that's made it. Okay, now you become jealous about them. You don't ask what effort they've put into achieve these results. You just are jealous of them. Now you are projecting an energy out there. And if you project that energy, you're going to draw that back into your life, and it's going to be reflected again in the next person that you meet that's more successful apparently than you. Does it make sense? Okay. Speak to the people. Ask them, what have you done to achieve this? And what I have learned in my life is that successful people love sharing the principles they've learned to make them successful. It's what I'm doing here for you. Okay? This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. If I've paid attention to the people that said to me, I cannot do that. I am not a singer. I'm not a business person. I will not become a millionaire, trillionaire. I would not have made it. I paid them no attention. I believed in what I could because I trusted God. Okay? Now you enter into the inner room of yourself, and the Father in a secret will reveal you in the open. You are born rich, conditioned to be poor. You can become rich beyond your wildest dreams. You can become happy, healthy, wealthy, and healed beyond your wildest dreams. And in doing that, you can contribute to other people, share with them what you've learned here, and experiencing them achieving success. That's contribution. Number 10, the fake ego. Again, I've shared this with you. You run into a person and you experience just that fakeness. They're pretending, okay. Now, I know there's an old song from Queen that says, I'm a great pretender. Singing again, okay. I'm a great pretender. Don't do that, okay. I've said this, and I'm repeating this again. Do not fake it. You cannot fake it until you make it. You have to faith it until you make it. And again, repeating this, I'll share more about this when we enter into the membership site. But just now, remember, don't become a fake. I said to you, I would rather have people hate me for who I am authentically than love me for who I pretend to be. I'm not a people pleaser. Neither should we. Okay? This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. And all of a sudden, if I paid attention to that, I would have stopped singing, and I would not have been able to share these realities with you. Does it make sense, my dear friends? Okay, I'm trying to help. I'm helping, okay. Trying as failure built into it. I'm helping you, okay. Number 11. The shy ego. Oh, I don't have the personality to be open to speak to people and share with them. And I'm not a seller. I'm not in sales. I can't do this. Okay. Stop lying to yourself. Stop allowing your personality style. You've got one. I've got one. Every single person. I'm actually an introvert. But I haven't stopped that. I haven't used that to stop me from achieving the successes that I have achieved in life. For many odd years, I'm 70 years old. People say to me, you're 70 years old. I'm not going to allow that. I've got 20, 30 years left in my life, and I'm going to enjoy it to the utmost. Doesn't make sense, guys and girls. I'm not going to allow my personality style to limit me in my reaching of my dreams and reality experiences. Neither should you. Okay? Right, number 12. Other people's opinion ego. I've been, this whole video presentation is about other people's opinion, apparently. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story. Idle material. Okay, if I have allowed other people's opinions about me to limit me in regards to what I've achieved in my life, I would never have been able to make this video and share it with you. Okay, don't allow that for yourself. People are wrong about you. You have been created in the image of God. You can be more than you currently think you are. Okay. Love you to bits. You can. Okay. Right, last one that we're going to share is the do-it-yourself ego. Nobody makes it by itself. Delegation is not a swear word, okay? We all need people in our lives. No man is an island, okay? We need other people. And delegate the stuff that you don't like to do, okay? There's many things in my life that I don't like to do, and I've got a little bit of perfectionism. The only person that can do things the best is me. Well, I've learned a long time ago in my life, there's many people that can do stuff better than me, okay? So there's a lot of things that I delegate that I'm not good at, and I hate doing that. So many people say you have to work on your weak points. I say don't do that, okay? You work on your strong points, because where your focus goes, your energy goes, attention flows, substance manifests, okay? I delegate my weak points. I don't work on that, because the more I focus on my weak points, the more the weaker I become. Make sense, guys and girls, okay? So I delegate that. I focus on my strong points, do the stuff that I love to do, and the money will follow. Really? Okay. Right, we're ending off. As you can see, there's a lot of outside influences that implement how we impact, how we feel, what we do, and most of all, what we believe. Okay, the good news is there is a key to surpass this, and this is awareness. Now, the moment you become aware of stuff, you can pay attention to that. It works in the following way: awareness, attention, focus, habits, results will be produced in your life. More on that in the... Slow down, awkward. Breathe. More on that when we enter into the membership site. But the key here is to become aware. Become aware of what your apparent limitations are, but also become aware of what can liberate you to experience different results in your life. If one person can do something, God's not an acceptor of persons. You can do it. I've done it. You can do it. Promise you. Guaranteed. Just implement the rules. Now, once you become aware of these buggers that I've just shared with you, okay, the 13 major, there's lots and lots more of them. Once you become aware of them, you can let them go. How do we do that? Let go and let God have His wonderful way. Hey, hey. Let go. Okay, shall we do it again? Let go and let God have His wonderful way. Hey, hey, let go. That's it. That's it. And we'll share on that as we go on, how to let go in an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way. Okay, so in our next video, we'll talk about how to let go of your old stories. Now, in the meantime, never, ever give up to do what? To let go and let God have His wonderful way. All right, enough said from my side. Listen to this video again, scroll down, leave a comment, test yourself on these certain aspects on a scale of 1 to 10. Which of them are working in your life? Which of them have you to get rid of? And in the meantime, until I see you again on next week, on this week and Wednesday, I'll share with you the aspect of how to let go and let God, and you can become rich beyond your wildest dreams. Have fun. It's a choice, okay? Be happy. Have fun. Shall we close off with, I am that I am, happy and healthy I am. Yes. I am that I am, wealthy and healed I am. Yes. It's always a choice. All right, I'll see you in the next video.